We're about to transform Super Mario Bros. Wii from new to newer. It's a whole new experience for this incredible game with a whopping 128 new levels to play. And what makes this even more incredible is that you can get all of this with just one single download. Grab your modded Nintendo Wii and your PC because we're about to level up your gaming setup. Along with your modded Wii and your PC, you're also going to need the SD card from your modded Nintendo Wii, and you'll need a physical disc copy of the game New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's owning both a real Wii and a real copy of the game that keep a project like this above board, and it's a great way to support both Nintendo and your local retro game store. The only thing you need to download for this project to work is linked for you in the video description and hosted on my official website. It's an all-in-one zip file and it has all of the files you need. Scroll down on that page until you see the green download button and click on it to download the all-in-one zip file to your computer. Now that you've got the zip file downloaded, let's extract it and take a look at the contents. I'm going to open a new File Explorer window here by right-clicking on it and selecting the Downloads folder. To extract the contents, right-click on the zip file and select Extract All. Come down to the bottom of the window and click on Extract. And it actually takes a moment in real time to extract these files as there are a number of them, and it's actually a fairly large size zip file, somewhere around 550 megabytes or so once it's fully extracted. Once it's done, you don't need that zip file anymore. Right-click on it and select Delete to send it to the recycle bin. Navigate to the newly extracted folder and double-click into it. You'll see two folders here, and we'll take a look at what they both do in just a moment. For now, I'm going to take this File Explorer window and move it over to the left side of the screen to snap it into place here so we can copy these folders over to your Wii's SD card. For now, go ahead and remove the SD card from your Nintendo Wii and insert it into an SD card reader on your computer. Once you've inserted the card, you should see a File Explorer window pop up that has the contents of the root level of your SD card. In this case, I'm going to drag that window over to the right side of the screen and snap it into place there. Getting all of this to work correctly is all about putting those two folders in the right place on your microSD card. There's a folder on there called Apps already in all likelihood because you've modded your Wii, but if you don't, you'll need to make a folder called Apps. Grab the Revolution folder and drop it directly into the Apps folder. Don't put that on the root of the SD card. Put it into the Apps subfolder on your SD card. There's a subfolder here called Newer. Navigate to that folder and double-click into it, and then you'll find two subfolders inside of it. The goal here is to just grab both of these subfolders and drag and drop them directly onto the root of your SD card. This is a really important step, so pay close attention. Don't drop it into one of these subfolders. If you do, things are not going to work correctly. You need to drop them outside of the subfolders with none of them highlighted so that these two folders copy directly onto the root of your SD card. Once you have all of this copied over to your SD card, you're done with your computer. You can go ahead and close out any open instances of File Explorer, remove the SD card from your computer's card reader, insert it back into your Nintendo Wii's SD card slot, and turn on your Wii. When you first turn on your Nintendo Wii and it goes to the main menu, you'll need to locate the Homebrew channel. This is a staple of every modded Nintendo Wii, and it should already be on your system if you followed my Nintendo Wii jailbreak guide. Select the Homebrew channel from the main menu, and then when the option appears, come down to the bottom right and select Start to launch the Homebrew channel. In the Homebrew channel's main menu, you'll see all of the Homebrew applications that you have previously installed. You're looking for the one called Revolution at this point. Depending upon the number of Homebrew applications you have on your SD card, Revolution may not be on the first page of the Homebrew channel. In this case, I have it on page 2. Navigate to Revolution and select it. Then at the bottom confirmation, select Load to launch it for the first time. When you first see the main menu for Revolution, there's not a lot going on, and that's because there's not a disc inserted yet. Go ahead and insert the new Super Mario Bros. Wii disc, give Revolution a minute to recognize and load the disc, and you'll now see New Super Mario Bros. Wii as one of your options. But if you take a look down in the menu, you'll see that it actually says Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. One of the great things about Revolution is that you can choose to play the original game or the newer game with a simple menu toggle. If you push to the right with the D-pad on the Wiimote, it moves the red highlight over to the listing that says Enabled. You can change this to Disabled and it will play the default game. If you toggle it to Enabled, it will play the newer game. Be sure to double check this setting before you try to play the newer game for the first time. Press the D-pad to the right and you'll move the red highlight over to the third column. You'll see a listing here called Install, and it's already highlighted in red. Press the A button on this and it will install Revolution as a channel on the Wii main menu. That way you don't have to go through the homebrew channel every time to launch Revolution. To launch newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, make sure that the red highlight is on launch and press the A button on the Wiimote to start the game. And sure enough, you'll be on your way to playing 128 new amazing levels of Super Mario Bros. Wii in no time at all. And since you made it this far, here's a bonus for you. Since you selected Install in the right column inside Revolution, it's now a channel on the Wii main menu. You can select it just like any other channel from the Wii main menu and select Start in the bottom right corner to load it. This way, you don't have to go into the homebrew channel every time to launch Revolution. Nice! Now that you've got this homebrew up and running, why not learn how to install the homebrew browser directly onto your Nintendo Wii? This video will show you how.